Hey, welcome back to Garage Massages. Hey, still couldn't find a volunteer today, but we're working on it. Hey, appreciate all my OnlyFans customers. Sorry. Wrong channel. Hey, welcome to Dave's Garage. Let's go over some more camping gear. Due to the success of the last video I posted, where we had 7 views, 5 of which were by the AI bots, I decided to show you guys some more of the crap I carry camping with me. Gonna focus on good recommendations here. All right, give me a second, let me get all this stuff out. Okay, so this is my favorite piece. This is a knockoff jet boil. Costs about 60 bucks on Amazon, or used to. 1.5 liter capacity, so that's plenty of water to make coffee in the morning. Also good for cooking your soup. Comes with a little plate so that you can also, put pots on top of it. Runs off this MAP gas or Primus gas, however you want to call it. So that's one of my favorite things. That's where I do most of my cooking. I do not bring a Coleman stove anymore. I prefer to just do it off of this. I know some guys like to cook off a griddle and everything like that, but that's a little bit too much work for me, especially the cleanup. So that's my first item I'd recommend. And again, the 1.5 liter, I've found this to be very useful because the size is good, because you get plenty of water in there, enough for a cup of coffee for you and your old lady, or a couple of cups of tea, or a big old can of chili. So that's what I'd recommend there. Next item here is just a simple hammock. These are even available at Harbor Freight now for 25 or 30 bucks. This is something real nice, real easy to just string between a couple of trees. And then this is the same thing as them camping tables. You're going to string this up and you're going to find people in it. And not the kind of people you want to climb into the hammock with. But anyways, go ahead and start bringing one of these. Great place to take a nap. These here I felt were real interesting when they started to come out. You can tell these have been used and abused. But what these are little solar lights, right? They got a little solar module on top, a little battery, and then they got a little LED on the inside. But the fun part is you blow them up. And then you just hang them from a string between trees at your campsite. You can also take this into the lake or the hot springs with you. So these are pretty useful. These are 10 or 20 bucks, and my experience is these are, equivalent to carrying around a lamp. I prefer them that way, and it's also one less thing I have to worry about. I don't have to worry about whether you've got propane. Last thing I'd always recommend you take is some rope, some cord. Parachute cord is what this cheap stuff is called. And again, this is just a string between trees. You can hang the lamps from it. You can hang your beach towels from it. So here's a couple of things I like to take with me and recommend to take with you. Let me show you some stuff for setting up your site and having some wood available, that kind of thing. All right, let me talk you through this last little set of things. So I always like to bring a hammer and a bag of loose nails. The bag of loose nails is so that you put them into a tree, so you got something to hang your string off of. Makes things a little bit easier. I pull them out of the tree. I don't think the tree minds too much. If you're watching this channel and that bothers you, you should probably stop watching this channel. I also like to bring little hand saws here. This is for, you got a dead tree, you can pull off some kindling from it. If you have a few minutes, you can actually pull off some more wood. It just takes a second to saw. This is also good for if you're in a new campsite, or maybe a campsite is overgrown. You can pull down some of the limbs that are at eye level, or that sort of make the campsite feel busy. So I like to bring these with me. I've got a cheapo in there. I bought this pretty expensive one a while back. I still haven't got the chance to use it. And of course, a hand axe. Everyone knows to bring one of those. But here's my favorite one. So you guys have all seen this little benzomatic torch for doing plumbing around the house. The nice thing is, this torch tip can also be used with propane. And so I bring these propane canisters. Most guys have them. But this will do 2 things, right? If you're really lazy, you can cook your hot dogs on it, right? Let's say you're having lunch, you don't want to start a fire, you can just burn your hot dogs like that. But the other thing is, this is real nice for starting fires with, especially in windy or slightly wet scenarios. This blowtorch is going to get that fire started. If you're out there with significant others or young kids and it's cold, or they want that fire going, it's nice to be able to kick it off real quick. These used to be about 15 bucks. They're more like 30 now, but I like the Autolite variety. I think they're worth a couple extra bucks. It's one less thing to carry and worry about. Hey, thanks for joining us today on Garage Massages. Like I said, I'm really sorry. There usually isn't that much feces, but that's why we use the drop cloth. That's why we have the safety glasses. Anyhow, talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.